Good night and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the game of the fucking stream. Cult of the Lamb. Let's get into it right now. Wow. Holy shit. A goat. Local co-op. Do they have non-local co-op? Like, do they have crossplay? Do they have someone that might want to would probably enjoy joining? Did bro just go into my hat? DLC? I have not played the game in a while. Let's start a new save. We all know how good I am at these games, so of course we do. Praise the Lamb, condone the great power. Yet sacrificial beast, take ye, for a crown cannot sit upon two brows. I don't get it. Hi there, friend. Can I come over here? Why? Look at me. I'm just a little guy, and it's not my birthday. My birthday's September 27th. I can't say it's my birthday. It's probably this little guy's birthday, though. Come on, guys. He's just a little guy, and it's his birthday. Oh, look at... Oh, he's getting jiggy with it. Oh, kill. Oh, he's busting it down. Oh. What if I don't want to, though? Like, what if I just say, fuck you? Later, bitches. The lamb escapes. I'm just kidding. I gotta go play the... I'm just kidding. I gotta play the game that I re-downloaded for the stream. Hello. Before stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With the final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. I don't believe that. I don't believe the prophecy won't be fulfilled, given the fact that the game's called Cult of the Lamb. I don't think the game's gonna start with me dying. The heretic who lies beyond below. Bound below, not beyond. That does not say. Bound below will be condemned to eternal captive, and the old faith shall be preserved. Nuh-uh. No, the little goober guy, no! Where am I? Where is this? Where am I? Holy cow. It's the one bound below. Hi there. What's your name? Oh, sir. Fear not, for there you are already dead. I still have need for you. The foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to... I will give you life again, without a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do you have a deal? Absolutely. Take the red crown, which I once wore. With it, you shall command the loyalty of followers and strike fear to the hearts of their enemies. Return to the land of the living, start a cult, hold it in my name, and begin recruiting followers. Once you have done so, you will see me again. Go. Oh, it's like a Sekiro! Yeah! Dig this! I played From Software before! Except... Fear not, I am magic. I take it. I was once a chosen father and vessel, like you, but those days are lost. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith, and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Money! Time to make it follow. Safety. Look ahead. Another poor soul about to be sacrificed. We have nearly reached safety, but look, another ahead. Another poor soul about to be sacrificed. Rescue them, and they would have no choice but to join your new cult. Almighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual? Trespasses! Trespasses on sacred ground! This is unacceptable! Bang bang. Fuck off! You've been saved. You are now on my cult. You are now a cultist. Welcome to my cult. Don't say no or I will kill you. It worked. Whatever, go, my lamb. But where's that? Where's that quote? The lamb animation I saw once. Doom and Shroom. Was that it? Have they made another one yet? They have not.
You shall be dealt with later. For now.
Ah, I got my elbow, the mother. Oh, wow, is that the time? I gotta head back. But not empty-handed. These might go nice in a soup.
These might go nice in a
Hello,
soup.
my children. We begin today's sermon immediately following my return from my crusade. First, I'd like everyone to give a big welcome to the newest member of... Hello, my children. We begin today's sermon immediately following my return from my crusade. First, I'd like everyone to give a big welcome to the newest member of our family, Elagos. Elagos joins us from Anura. Yes, and I don't think they'll mind me saying that they put up a good fight, but in the end, I was able to guide them to the right path.
But I'll get you next time.
I bet you won't.
No, but we did nearly kill each other.
It did get pretty violent. And
It
for
did
my
get
second
pretty violent.
announcement, more food for all. Tobias, please see to it that everyone gets their... Where's Tobias? Where's my husband?
My leader, I'm afraid Tobias passed while you were away.
Oh, that's a shame. I will deeply miss them. All right, you. We're married now.
Thank you.
Here's your marital robe.
It's in my size.
And could you please take care of preparing these mushrooms for today's soup?
Anything for you.
Oh.
This video might be one of my favorite ones because it's comedic.
Before I begin, is there anybody who is not present?
Peter, my lord, they are in the pillory.
And for what reason?
They spoke of desiring other company. I only said it'd be nice to see my mom again sometime.
Silence, traitor.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Absent. Now, first order of business, fight pits. The combatants are Yuki and Simon.
Oh, hey, that's us.
We all have. Okay, that concludes today's sermon. Before we leave, is there anybody who wishes to say anything? Yes, James.
Can something be done about Tobias' corpse near the shrine? It's really starting to stink.
That's a big deal. What?
Yeah, we tried to, throw flowers and stuff on top of them, but it's not really working.
What? What the f*** happened? Why is snow on the floor? Why isn't someone buried them yet?
You were gone for 3 days. We didn't know what to do.
You didn't know to not leave my ex-husband's body rotting outside?
Well, it's just that it's normally you who handles these kind of things, and you weren't here, so...
Really? I make your food for you too, but I don't see anybody starving.
We haven't eaten since you've been gone.
Why? I left you guys with berries and seeds and...
I know how to use the oven.
Yeah, and Luke moved next to the patches and we didn't want to go near it because it keeps making us throw up. So you all just ate nothing? You couldn't just clean it up and...
I ain't touching that.
I'd eat it out of a bowl, though.
Well, why are you shitting near the crops, you duck? Luke, explain yourself. Dude, it just kind of falls where it falls. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it does have a point. I didn't have to push last time.
All right, let's all just take a step back. No, I didn't mean... Okay, I'm gonna bury Tobias. I'm gonna clean Luke's poop and then... No, I'll eat it. Just put it in a bowl. Let's go eat poop in a bowl. Nobody's eating poop in a bowl. So what? We're just supposed to eat it off the floor? That's disgusting. We're having mushroom soup. Is there poop in it?
You know,
Thank you.
no problem.
Well, we're just getting his ass kicked every time he breathes.
Oh, hey, sweetie, how's things?
Good. I just finished building the new outhouse.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
By the way, the water bill came today. We might have to dip into the savings can.
Great. Fantastic.
Hey, it'll be okay. I love you.
I love you too. It's been a long day.
Hey, can I get more stuff?
Jude, what's wrong with your eyes?
What's wrong with your eyes? Why do you have 20 of them?
What?
Baby, where did you find those mushrooms?
They're from Anura.
Honey, those are wild mushrooms. They're not something you should eat.
Okay, so they might be dizzy and silly for a little while. They'll be fine. Life is meaningless. I want to be back in control.
Please, calm down. Let's find peace together.
Today, we are excited to release customizable, responsive breakpoints for Divi 5. Divi 5 now comes with
He won't listen to me.
There it is. It's the face of the demon in my mind. Why are you so wicked to us? Explain yourself. How can I talk to you when you're like this? It's the real evil, you scum. No, I mean literally. How can I talk to you? You guys aren't even facing the right way.
Do you hear voices?
I can't hear anything.
Then how do you know what I said?
There's the demon.
Then how do you know what I said? What?
Stay behind me. Stop. I said stop. I am your leader and you need to stop.
Going.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
They need materials.
Hello? Guys? Getting kind of hot out here.
I'm so hungry.
These are the highest paid WWE wrestlers in 2025. Number 10 is Rhea Ripley. She's the only female wrestler to make the list, with a salary of $6 million. Numbers 9, 8, and 7 are tied with Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, and Finn Balor, who also makes $7 million this year.
In one of our previous videos, we talked about how the Keyblade sucks as a weapon, and a lot of people, including Fry, mostly Fry, were upset about it. So we went back to the drawing board to see if we could find any use for this terrible, terrible weapon. Its main issue with this terrible guard that prevents you from actually using it in any meaningful way. It gets in the way, and you can't actually use it like a sword until you turn it into thumb grip. When it's thumb grip, all of its downsides actually become benefits. The handguard protects your hands again, and now you can access the German Meisterhaut, like Krumphaut and Schwarzhaut or Schielhaut. So now this functions more like a messer, and you can do winding and binding. Just to prove we're not making it up, here's two messers. So despite what we previously said, the Keyblade isn't entirely useless. There, you happy, Fry? For now. In what?
These are the most unusual challenges for the WWE title, Part 1. In August 2010, the champion Sheamus was in the ring. The anonymous general manager brought out a throne for Sheamus. He has to watch every match and choose an opponent at the end of the night. Edge beat R-Truth. Chris Jericho beat the Great Khali. The Miz faced John Cena and he ran away. Daniel Bryan attacked him and Miz won by DQ. Randy Orton beat John Morrison and Ted DiBiase. Sheamus had to choose his opponent and he chose Zack Ryder. Sheamus beat him in 10 seconds. In July 2004, JBL had to defend his title against somebody. But it shouldn't be Eddie Guerrero. JBL was looking for a challenger in the locker room, and he decided to face one of the Dudleys. It was Spike Dudley. Spike hit JBL with the Dudley Dog, and JBL kicked out. From this point, JBL absolutely destroyed Spike to retain the title. In September 1999, Triple H had to choose his opponent, and he chose Vince McMahon. Triple H started beating Vince in front of Linda, went for the pedigree. Steve Austin attacked him, hit China with a stunner, and then Triple H too. Austin dragged Vince over him, made Shane count to 3, and Vince won the title. These are the most
Is there any hatred stronger than the rage kids get towards Barney the Dinosaur as soon as they're just a little too old for Barney the Dinosaur? So this guy fell into a coma when he was 12 years old and eventually awoke completely paralyzed, at least physically. He's misdiagnosed. Doctors believed he was in a completely vegetative state, but in reality he had regained full consciousness and awareness. He just didn't possess any motor functions, so he couldn't communicate to anyone, and he was alive in there. He lived this way for 12 years before he overcame it by sheer force of will and was given the tools to communicate. He tells his story in his book, Ghost Boy. Anyway, the breaking point that incited his plan of escape was being forced to watch Barney reruns all day, every day, at his care center. Sitting in front of the TV, he learned to tell the time by the shadows on the wall. If he had the time, he could know when Barney would end. With the ability to measure his days, he was able to pull himself out of the void and ultimately start down the path to recovery. Today, Martin can communicate whatever he wants with the help of a computer program, but there's only one thing he can't articulate. I cannot even express to you how much I hated Barney. So it turns out that the primal hatred people have towards Barney is strong enough to pull a disembodied consciousness out of the abyss of existential despair and into the
Stupid dog, I told you I was gonna banish Big Hat here. You didn't tell me, it made me look like a stupid dog, you didn't tell me voting for the Jaguars even faces Barney would get my face in. Stupid dog, I have a reason to stop, but it's no like I love you, Garage.
This is a dream, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Stupid dog, I'll have to go play in traffic.
Oh, it's such a shame that Eustace died of old age peacefully in his sleep after playing in traffic.
I'm just out here watching fucking Dubus Goobus now. When I play this game. Like, Dubus Goobus. Guys, see this terrible video this video that was made terribly on purpose.
Well, you can do that with Voice.ai. With over 1,000 voices and...
I'm sorry. What? Why? Okay. Voice.ai. Okay, I usually would not give two shits. What? you showing goddamn Hololive? I don't care. I don't care about Hololive. I'm meh about Hololive.
I actually love Mr. Beast like more than ever. Like he's just so good right now. Remember how I offended him? Wish I could do that like 20 times. It's how eating children mold. Woo! I've been partnering with Lunchly, and they don't have a new flavor. It's poop. They're serving you poop, and I'm supporting it. Isn't that great? Also, I enjoy when people are stabbed to death. It builds character. The stabber. The stabbed died, but they were weak. Good. Also, Hawk Tua. That's it. Also, you should give streaming services more money. More. They deserve it. They worked hard. Also, the monarchy is good, and you're very smart for wanting to give them free money for sitting there and thinking you're a piece of shit. Say that. Also, bring back the plague. Do it. Also, I hate love. Kill it. This video is brought to you by Gamer Subs. Get 21% off only today and tomorrow. It's kind of like 2 days ago. It's on your work for 2 days. Also, this doesn't even have mold or poop, so what's the point?
Okay. I gotta pull up what that video was reminding me of. Gotta pull up good old Wombo. Got Womboy. Womboy. Gotta find his April Fool's Day shit. Three years ago.
Recess. Here's my birth video. Hi, I'm Wonk.
Please, spare me.
I
Maybe
spent
later.
my entire life seeking out unknown truths about the universe. True universe. My studies have led me down the rabbit hole of frivolous, dumb shit. Goddamn. So what truths can we learn together? Here's the problem. In science, it's rarely productive to do science experiments at a science lab. What the fuck? So I'm
He's regretting his skip.
selling the degree.
I heard you need a customer. Here,
take
all my money.
I don't need your fucking money.
Oh my god.
I want information. Tell me where I can find the entries to this video.
Try buying one supermarket.
And so our hero, in his quest to uncover the secrets of humanity, doesn't get moved to his first destination, a quaint, little supermarket.
There is so much death in here. I had no idea being a speculative video game scientist could be so dangerous.
Then perhaps you chose the wrong line of work, Square Boy-oi.
Kremet.
Yes, it is I, Kremet the Toad. Core blimey.
Listen, Kremet, I didn't come here to fight. I came here for answers.
I'm aware. I heard you were coming here in search of invisible truths, lad, so I killed every single person in this store.
Well, how about next time you get a board that can handle the new test?
What about them?
You know, that sake's not half bad.
They're not single,
Touche.
but you know
Touche.
who is single? You.
That was deeply hurtful.
Not as hurtful as what I'm about to do to you, no. Not a wireless nail gun.
This is a wireless nail gun. You're always supposed to check the dairy aisle before starting a supermarket chain. You made a rookie mistake, Kremet. Fuck.
One,
Unlucky.
please. We can fix this, I swear.
I agree. You're a good man, Kremet. I know you'd never do anything wrong. But first, you need to tell me what you know. What is theory number one?
Theory number one is that Link is dead.
Oh, so you want those to be your final words?
In Link's Awakening, you'll shot gone, kaput, annihilated from this world.
Wonk flows. In 3 words, a whole world of knowledge opened its legs to him. He was frazzled. He had only one way forward now.
He's dead, Martha. He's fucking dead.
Picnic. We should have a picnic.
Yes, I agree. I'll bring the grill-flavored crunchy munchy crunchies Queen's Taste Brooklyn crisps.
That's a good idea. I will get 3 barrels of apples just to be safe.
Now hold on.
Before I let any customers leave, they have to solve one question.
That's fine. With our combined knowledge, we can solve anything.
Would you like to guest star on my podcast?
I'm stumped.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the I'm Chad Michael Show. It's our 4th episode, and I still don't have a boom microphone.
I am Wonk. I am both your boom operator and your guest.
Brilliant. I can feel my microphone quality improving by the second. Clever. Very clever. This right here, this was the real test, and you passed. You may now leave my store and have a picnic with me.
And so are 3 heroes.
This looks like a good spot. So what brings you to our picnic, Chad?
I don't know. I've never actually been this far from the store before. I guess it was inevitable, though. Business is really falling apart.
That's why I slaughtered all of your customers. I was trying to help.
I know, Kremet, and I appreciate you for that.
Why would that help?
It's my turn to ask the questions here. Why did you buy 6 barrels of apples?
Have you ever sawed the apple sawed?
Oi, shiver me timbers. What are you talking about? You trying to fucking sound weird? You trying to mess with my mind?
I grew up in Apple, Oklahoma. Back when I was a wee boy, any kid who didn't have an apple would wake up the next day with no neck. We had to say it. An apple a day keeps the applesauce away from your throat.
Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff.
Hey, did you guys see that funny dog?
Yes, it's getting away with your apples.
What?
And also your friends.
Confounded animal.
You're like my everything.
How about no?
Damn, it's a pretty funny dog.
Damn, that's a funny dog.
I know this video by fucking heart.
He traveled long and far and hard and fast, but little did he know he was about to meet his most unexpected ally.
Nah, sorry, mate. I'm just passing through. You seem nice, and I like your head, but you definitely have a long way to go.
I am literally your only applicant.
I know, but what do you bring to the table?
I've been narrating your whole adventure.
But how do you really?
Asked Walt, to which I responded.
Oh, my name is Doris. I like sniffing graham crackers, sniffing nail polish, sniffing dogs, and also sniffing ass.
I'm looking for a dog.
As long as you pay me in a Nicotini Alfredo, then you can count me.
Nicotini Alfredo. Your stupid, shitty fucking heroes are fucking suck.
I smell a particularly funny dog in that building, and he smells so fucking good, guys.
Thank you, Doris. You've been a big help.
Finally, I can die in peace. I don't like dying. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I don't like dying.
Okay, humorous mammal, I know you're in here.
You gotta help me out here. I'm a D-boy, I swear.
That's not gonna work. I can see you.
You're smarter than you look.
I'm looking for some apples, so I hope you don't mind if I cut to the core of this conversation.
I see. You want to know another radical.
That's what this video is about.
Okay, so what if
Yeah?
Sora from Kingdom Hearts
Yeah?
and Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2
Yeah?
are the same person?
I hate it. Let's workshop it.
Now, what you need to do is, be honest, you look who's taking the princess. It's the princess. 707. In closing close. Let us.
I hear you loud and clear, buddy.
Are you sure? We need to handle this before Mobile Task Force Unit amps.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure. One wrong move and you'll end up in an empty black mindscape. So we need to tread carefully.
I'll be fine.
I study Sega.
Listen, I had 6 barrels of apples with me, and I bought 3 more in secrecy, but then all of a sudden...
Come any closer. I have a hostage.
Mamma mia, paisanos! This is a fine meatball I've done myself into.
A fine.
You're gonna kill Mario?
Depending on how this conversation proceeds.
Listen, Appleshaw, you don't need to do this.
Do I not need to do this? Because if I'm understanding this whole fiasco correctly, you and Mario have just saw the apple saw, which means I need to saw off this man's apple. Adam's apple.
You're sawing off Mario and Adam's apple?
You can take me up, but leave me, amigo, out of this.
There is no Adam. There's a thing on the neck. It's called the Adam's apple.
Oh, Mario's neck is named Adam. That's a dope theory.
No, that is a buster. It's a buster plate of pasta. That's what it is.
Okay, let me say this in the language you understand. I'm gonna cut up your ravioli open and spill your spaghetti all over the floor.
Mamma mia!
And if you keep yanking my balls, you're next, Wonk. If that is your real name.
It is my name.
Are you certain?
I can tell you for certainty that
Certainly
it is.
you
My
must be
synapses
sure
are
about
not
the
going
situation
weird.
you find
Yes, it's
yourself in.
fine.
Have you rubbed every cell in your
Everything
brain
is
together?
fine. Yes, my brain cells are
Have you
rubbing together.
proselytized
They are
all
very
the thoughts
easy
in
to
your
rub
brain
together
stem?
because
For the
they are
synapses? Damn it! We took too long! I can't be here. I'm dying!
Apple, don't leave yet.
I'm sorry, Wonk. I can't exist in this world.
I don't understand.
Listen, you're so close to achieving your dreams. There's just one more thing you need to do. In a moment, my physical body will lose its connection with this plane of existence, and I will fall into the floor.
That's not a thing that can happen.
Oh, really? Well, that's a huge relief for me.
I was wrong.
Just wait. Total Rectangle will break into this room and get...
That's not a thing that can happen. Oh, really? That's a relief. I was wrong. Because last I checked, you saw the epic star. Now you saw off. You saw your apple. Your Adam's apple. You're gonna saw Mario and Adam's apple.
I think we lost Vietnam. Announced the raid in chess.
We attacked 3 boats. They dropped the sun on us twice. 80 wheels of cheese. And then we just got bashed. That's what we're working with. Not high explosive squash head, not hash, man. We're on that bash. All you just be behind. Shut the fuck up. Shut. Receipt. Fuck up with that some shit. Receipts. If I don't stop watering, the voices get loud. Flamethrower. Y'all ever been to Juarez? Yeah, I was about to say Juarez. Yeah, difficulties we then perish. And bro, I penned a Bradley armor with a fucking scarf. Oh damn, bro! I picked up this basket. Now I weigh 6,000 pounds. Let me eat this basket now to fix the problem. I like how Bang thought he was back at it again at Krispy Kreme. I showed him that he do go down. Adolf Dribbler, or Joseph Stunton. Oh shit! Benito Swagolini. It's actually bad. Hey, hold up. Is fucking diabetes damage over time? Tom Lyle fixed himself. Impeachment is your throat to kick.
You ever seen the pre-game lobbies for PUBG when it first came out?
And then all of a sudden, all your names light up green and Discord crashes, so I don't even know what you said. I died to 556, that's kind of cringy. Ammo bag, pizza, lamb, smoker. It's called even in debt, I still serve. Are y'all talking about oil? Shit is much. Yes. Fucking look at that bitch. So that I can feel the touch of another human being's hand. I swear to God, if I get bombed by one more fucking plane, dog. United Bank of Money. So it's in my nano suit, right? Then bought no clipping through Normandy. And it has... Remember to vote in the primaries? I had to go to Target.com. That shit's scary. Bro, I bought that shit with Kohl's cash. 9mm kills the body, but 45 ACP kills the soul. You get into bed with jacket. I don't think that's supposed to go there.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, Members of the Senate of the House of Representatives. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941.
Danny Mod.
Abyss crap.
How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome to the Season 1 finale of Gravity Falls. I know I've been comparing this show a lot to The Owl House, and while I don't think a lot of it is unjustified, it is annoying. It's annoying of me. I know how obnoxious it must be to hear me compare, like, every show I watch to, like, the only other 3 shows I've ever watched. However, I'm about to do it again. I'm excited for the season finale for 2 reasons. Reasons that I've been assured are founded. Reason 1, Western shows typically go really hard when it comes to their season finales. The Owl House's season 1 finale was its turning point from, like, silly, fun kids show to taking itself really seriously, incredibly well-made piece of media. And so I'm wondering if Gravity Falls season 1 finale will be a similar kind of, like, barrier between the really sick content and, like, the fun, typical content. Which is kind of my transition into reason number 2. I've heard from a lot of people that season 2 of Gravity Falls has a similar spike in quality that the Owl House does. And that's so sick, because I really just, like, can't even begin to imagine for an episode, both in terms of comedy and drama, the ending is, like, beautifully sad and really well done. And so far as I can remember, nothing has really lived up to that quality yet. So let's see if the season 1 finale can push the bar even higher. This is Gravity Falls.
I'm gonna say B5. I don't think you're playing this right.
Battleship sucks. Specifically for this reason. It's a game built on the honor system, and odds are, if I've challenged you to a board game, I don't really trust you to begin with. You don't know if your opponent is putting their pegs in the right slot or if they're moving their ships around retroactively. If you want to play a peg-based game that's actually fun, try Sex.
Come on down. Little Gideon's tend to deliver them.
If you want to play a peg-based game that's actually fun, try Sex.
Oh, he did say sex.
Little Gideon's tend to deliver them. Opening soon in this location.
You guys can definitely sue him for that, right? Like, that was a straight-up televised threat.
Oh, here's the Betsy.
Stan, you can legally shoot this kid right now, and I encourage you to exercise that right. Go get your gun and turn this game of cat and mouse into a game of shooter and shot.
This is the last straw. It's time to unlock the journal's greatest secret.
Let's go! I finally get to see Bill! I have been waiting so long to see what this guy's all about. This whole reaction series started because I wanted to read this book. By the way, why doesn't Dipper ever use the journal to acquire demonic powers? Dipper's always like, I want to be taller. Guess I should consult my mystical journal full of magical secrets. Meanwhile, Gideon's using his journal to become the richest, most powerful man in the state of Oregon. At this point, Dipper's just dealing with a skill issue.
Remember, bats are more afraid of you than you are of them.
That's not true. Bats are courageous and noble creatures. Any logic that can be applied to bats can be applied to Batman. And Batman is not more afraid of you than you are of him.
Sam's personality is one of life's great mysteries. Like whether or not it's possible to lick your own elbow.
But I can.
But I can.
Sometimes I feel like Stan hates me.
He definitely doesn't hate you. He just finds your misery funny. Does that help? Does that help? Did that help? Dipper, I said, does that help? Ugh. Is this some reverse shit? Goddamn Alex Hirsch. More like Alex Reverse. Quit making me rewind shit. Starting to remind me of another Alex I hate.
Oh, Gravity Falls, it is good to be back.
I do like how he turned the forest into an eldritch nightmarescape. Like all the trees are full of eyeballs and shit.
I'm just kidding, I know who you are, Gideon.
What are you? You know my name.
Gideon, you literally just summoned this demon. Don't get all freaked out when he starts doing demon shit.
Oh, I know lots of things.
Okay, starting to get a little freaked out here. Did anybody else find that shockingly unsettling?
Hey, look what I can do. TNT, for you, kid.
Okay, well that was terrifying.
You're insane. Sure I am. What's your point?
Yeah, good call, dear. I'd get the fuck out of there too.
TNT, for you, kid.
Okay, well that was terrifying.
You're insane. Sure I am. What's your point?
Yeah, good call, dear. I'd get the fuck out of there too.
I have a job for you. I need you to enter the mind of Stanford Times and steal the code to his safe.
That is not the most distressing thing going on here, guys. This guy just de-toothed and re-toothed an animal in record time.
I feel like I've seen something like this before in the journal. Beware Bill, the most powerful and dangerous creature I've ever encountered.
Why is the page covered in blood? I can't believe Dipper's just like, triangle guy. Sounds familiar. If I found a journal and one page was soaked in another guy's blood, I would have that shit memorized and laminated until the end of time.
I spent all day cleaning sinks and fighting bats for Stan, and now I have to save him from some crazy brain demon?
But if we don't do anything, Gideon might steal the shot. Or worse.
Yeah, hey, also there's a demon from hell loose. I don't know, could just be me. I could be a little prude, but that seems like the more distressing thing going on here.
Oh.
Oh, what the?
How do I translate this fucking code? Do I have to buy the actual journal to do this? Because I'll do it. I'll happily do it. The whole reason I started this show was to buy merch from it.
But Jim, it's the guy.
You leave our own freedom, will you, our police monster?
Oh, well, Mabel's dead. Oh, well, Dipper's dead. I said it with the collector from the Owl House, and I'll say it again for Bill, but I love a villain whose powers are incomprehensible. The less I understand about what he does, the cooler and scarier he is.
I know what you're thinking right now. That's impossible. No one can guess what I'm thinking.
Huh? Whoa, where are we, bro?
We must be in heaven. Because I just saw an angel. Well, you guys put up a good fight, but I think it's clear you're out of your league here. Dipper, you and Mabel are both way too thirsty to fight a guy who can conjure people out of thin air. Okay, he's like your perfect counter. You're about 10 seconds away from Bill conjuring a version of Wendy who compliments you, and then you're really fucked.
Jorge, Rico, you're the two best Colombian prison friends a fella could make. Espero que muera. See?
I want to see a spin-off series of Stan's most high-profile crimes. This show keeps acting like he's some horrible scam artist, but he really isn't that bad of a guy compared to who he used to be. Every now and then we get a flash of some crime Stan committed in the past, and it's always something borderline irredeemable.
What? Let's stand on a date.
Oh, let's go. I was wondering what happened in this relationship.
Oh, damn. I can't think of anything to say. It looks weird, close. Take the way out. No specific excuse.
Oh, it burned to ashes. That's what happened.
Look, guys, memories about me.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Seuss here. Even Stan's nicest memories of you were probably awful. Dipper, do you really want to find out what a man who sucks thinks about a kid who sucks? He probably thinks you suck.
Look, Seuss, I'm gonna let you in on something. You wanna know what I really think? I believe this. Come on with it. The kid's a loser. He's weak. He's an utter embarrassment.
Jesus Christ, that was so much meaner than I thought it would be. The only way I can see the show turning this around is if Stan's actually quoting Dipper's father or something. Like, if that's the reason they're staying with Stan. Like, their parents actually low-key abandoned them. Otherwise, this is just rough. Dipper doubling over with a hole in his stomach is great imagery for that.
If only people knew the truth, that hidden behind this vending machine, I secretly have.
You have to be fucking kidding me. 12 years later, I finally decide to watch this show, and I still don't get to know what's behind that stupid machine.
All right, good feeling about this door.
Hey, Mr. Tummy.
Hey, Mr. Star.
Are you hungry?
This is just traumatizing. Just utterly traumatizing. Why does your stomach have a Hispanic accent?
Guys, I just saw a memory of Stan roller skating and wearing short shorts. Didn't look half bad.
First off, love Seuss simping for Stan. Second, cool twist that Bill Cipher was secretly disguising himself as Seuss. Why wouldn't he be one of the two anime boys? Wouldn't that make a lot of sense? He's the one who conjured them. What a missed opportunity.
What's the point? Why should I save him, huh? I work for Stan day and night, and all he does in return is say he wants to get rid of me.
Dipper,
What's up, Ollie?
don't do what you say, Stan.
I'm watching Danny Mata. This game probably needs me to focus a bit more than just...
Name your cult.
Wait, I can name my cult? I didn't know that.
Do it to kill the demon. Dipper, you didn't see what this guy did to that deer's mouth, so I'm gonna cut you some slack. But killing this demon needs to become your top priority.
13.
44. No, wait, no. More bottomless than the bottomless pit, which, as you can see here, is bottomless.
Damn, great use of the bottomless pit, Mabel. I genuinely like that. I love them turning a nothing filler episode into, like, a major plot point.
Well, I guess it's just really bad the way he goes.
I'm sorry, did he just say eat nightmares? Crazy threat. Can't wait to see how he backs that up.
He's weak. I just want to get rid of him. Yeah. Those are all things people said about me when I was a boy.
Huh? Oh, I fucking knew it. I wasn't completely accurate, but I knew he wasn't actually talking about Dipper.
It was terrible. I was the biggest whip on the playground.
Stan's glow-up needs to be studied by cosmetologist historians. This dude has the biggest underdog to success story to tragedy in the history of beauty. It's like God has a dimming light switch that determines how much people glow up over the course of their lifetime. And he's just doing this with it.
Well, wouldn't you know it? The old man was doing me a favor all along.
Left hook! What the fuck did Stan look like in his youth? Was every depiction of hot Stan up until this point just his imagination? Because no! I won't accept it. You can't give me hot Grunkle Stan and then tear him away from me like that.
Whoa, kid, what are you doing here? Nice hole in your chest, by the way. Let's fix that up.
Oh, let's go. That's hype. I love Mind Stan actually being sentient. That was really cool. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I gotta stop Bill!
Fighting back.
Stop. I fucking love Stan so much.
What are you doing to me?
Oh, no, Mabel, you... beauty's on the inside, Mabel. Oh. You know what's funny? No matter how terrifying and intimidating this show tries to make Bill, he'll never actually be that scary, because inevitably he has to get defeated by these three idiots. The Collector and Bellows are different. Luce is an absolute badass and earned that win. There's no excuse for losing a fight against Mabel and Dipper, though, and you have to actively try to get defeated by Seuss.
You know, I'm impressed with you guys. You're a lot more clever than you look, especially the fat one.
He's talking about you.
Well, and there goes Mabel's self-esteem for the rest of her life. No, yeah, 12 years old is about the age you want a grown man telling you you're fat. That's good, Seuss.
So I'm gonna let you kids off the hook. You might come in handy later.
But know this.
A darkness approaches.
Don't fucking act like you won and you're letting them go. Your pointy ass got beat so hard it's practically round.
And Why was I dreaming of two brightly colored and radical young men?
Uncle Stan, you're okay.
What is this, a hug?
I love Stan being like, what is this, one of them new hugs I'm always reading about? This is that thing the liberals do, right?
A mystery shack.
I don't know anything about land ownership,
Probably
but
not
I
how it
feel like
works.
this is absolutely not how it works, right? Like, isn't this place registered somewhere? You don't own the land just by holding the deed physically in your hand. Just take this kid to court already. Take him to court for his absolute sea of crimes. Speaking of oceans, what would you rather experience? A sea of crimes or a sea of content? Please don't choose crimes. If you'd like
Crimes.
to put on your
Shit.
cool floaties... Oh. But I didn't think it was the...
Sorry, Abuelita.
First off, 9-year-old Seuss is an American treasure, and that's indisputable. Second, I love that Seuss randomly has a rich cultural background. I didn't know what ethnicity Seuss was, but I didn't think it was this. I love that he has an abuelita.
My face.
I just can't believe Gideon beat us. If only I'm able to save the day.
Okay. Okay, Dipper. Don't act like you're the hero of Gravity Falls. You're usually the one ruining things, too.
Today, I am delighted to announce my new plans for the former Mystery Shack. I give you...
The only reason this is evil is because we like the people he's doing this.
Okay, what should I
Take
name it
Dipper
for?
and Mabel out of
Nope,
the
I know
equation, though,
exactly what to
and
do.
all Gideon is doing is tearing down a shack that famously rips people off and replacing it with something the town is unanimously excited for.
I'm introducing our new mascot, Little Gideon Jr. He's big.
And this is an objective improvement on Waddles. I didn't think you could improve upon perfect. And then they turned Waddles into Trump. I'm sure this is already clear, but I just want to cover some bases real quick. This is not an endorsement of Trump. Hot take? Not a fan of that guy. Just don't want anyone
Oh my god. Hot take? I'm not a fan of that guy. Same.
that previous joke.
If I can't work at the shack, my dad's gonna force me to work upstate and make me logging here.
What? You're leaving town? Oh, we need you here.
Yeah, Wendy, we need you to continue to be a terrible employee in a shack that no longer exists.
Whip, please. You should have this, please.
See, you can name IT.
I can. I'm trying to find. I asked my friend who plays a lot more of this game than I do what I should name the cult. I need Val's help. I need. Why does your thing to DM you the word to G the G the TG word bread. The fuck is a bread?
DM me keyword bread.
No, I'm not going to DM you the DM you word bread.
Oh dang it.
Do your own dirty work. Come on, boys. No, don't put them in your pants. Why? Because nuts? Because nuts, Alex Hirsch? Why is every Alex I encounter such a freak? Sorry, kids. It's for the best. It is low-key for the best, though. Bad place, bad grunkle, bad summer. Go live somewhere you aren't being terrorized by a 2-foot-tall Southern Baptist. You there! Is it ready? Only one way to find out.
Soon we're gonna get one of the better things from the show, being the true Stan Pines. Where did my that stuff go? I don't know what name. I don't know what to name it. Fuck. The naming, the person I messaged about naming it hasn't responded, so I don't have a name idea yet. Damn it.
Read the journals. McGucket is the greatest threat to mankind you're going to find. This dude built you a Gundam in a fucking week. The only thing I ever saw the journal do was make Dipper talk.
I have 4 viewers now, and we're just on a screen saying, name your cult. What's the name of your cult? Because I wanted to ask my friend to give me a name, and he hasn't responded.
Wait a minute. That's it. I know Gideon's weakness.
With Mr. Pines, like it.
I can't believe that just happened. First off, she wasn't wearing lipstick when she entered the room. Rewind the video. Stan's
Pines, like it.
What the
I can't believe that just happened. First off, she wasn't wearing lipstick when she entered the room. Rewind the video. Stan's kiss was so passionate, it manifested lipstick onto her. Either that, or it's Stan's lipstick. Second, that kiss had more frames of animation in it than Luce and Amity's kiss. Which means this one featured more love.
I don't know what you're talking about. You took the only journal I ever had. What do you even want with these journals anyways?
That was sad. That was a sad, sweet little moment of them trying to keep held to each other.
You still think you're some kind of hero?
Oh shit, the stakes just got way higher. Gideon drew blood. Look, that's a lot of blood considering this is a show that's supposed to have none.
I love how his nosebleed is meant to be this, like, shocking moment of battle damage. You know, it's like, oh shit, things just got real. They just busted out the core. But, like, 10 episodes ago, we saw a Street Fighter character beat Dimmer within an inch of his life, and that was both way more and way less graphic than this. Oh my god, wait, that was actually hype. Him diving through the eyeball was so sick. Okay, didn't expect Gravity Falls to get fucking Akira. I feel like there's, like, a considerable chance Gideon dies this episode. Is that a possibility? Is that maybe going to happen? Okay, super not dead, but I still impressive enough that it gave me the feeling that he might die.
That's right. These pins are hitting cameras, and my hearing aid was picking up the feedback. Who's the fraud now?
That's actually so smart. What a great way to trick people into thinking you're psychic.
What are you gonna do with me? Tyler? Get him. Get him.
Proud of you, Tyler. I know that must have been hard. But doesn't it feel good to use your get him on somebody who deserves it for once?
Maybe you should finally know about it.
Glad you showed me this, Timber. Now I know where you've been getting it all from.
Uncle Stan definitely knows a ton about the journals, right? Like 100% he has the other ones. I swear to God, if I see the fucking credits in the next 15 seconds, I have waited and worked so hard to know what's behind this vending machine.
After all these years.
God, I fucking knew it! All of it! I was right about everything! I didn't have to solve a stupid code!
Here we go.
What an insane, Marvel-ass ending to an otherwise incredibly tame season. Alright, that was season 1 of Gravity Falls. It's very funny. It's got a lot of really good bits. I talked about before where, like, every, 4 episodes are, like, a home run 10 out of 10 masterpiece of an episode. And then
money grubbing and shady to our players to spend even more of that hard-earned funds on what you could safely assume is content that was already developed and designed to build content for the base game. Whether we're going to consider it
My main man does not appear yet.
all the Bioshock DLC, where the content is posted on the ships and discs, and buying the DLC essentially gave you an unlock code for it. None of them looks good from the consumer side. Of course, if you can get another $15 from gamers, it looks pretty good from the business side, but EA and 2K absolutely paid the price.
No, fuck it. I'm gonna make it the username of the person that said I could play this game, so.
While these items can almost always be purchased with some sort of in-game currency, or discovered in the game with enough time and effort, these sorts of deals can cancel microtransactions.
So the name of the cult is the same username as the Twitch. Well, the name of the cult is the Twitch name of the person that told me to play this game. Welcome to the cult of this person. It was their idea. I played this. Work. Mind me trees. Finally, the cult's been named, and it's named after the guy who said I should play this game. You, my good sir, are worshipping me. By worshipping me, I mean I'm going to sacrifice you. Before we do it, I don't have enough wood. Okay, time to do a sermon. One thing I do gotta point out, when it comes down to the guy who said that I should play this. Yeah, whoa, yay, Sermon. One that I do gotta point out is he was also the same guy who made a slight appearance when I was playing the hit game Untitled Goose Game. By slight appearance, I mean he was the other person he was the only person I was talking to because no one was in chat. H. I'm going to set up my Twitch on my phone right now, actually. Profile, account settings. Yes. Okay, now I gotta go grab the code, so. I gotta go grab my dad's phone so I can put in the code to log into my account on my phone. Oh. Oh. Okay. That was weird. That was ouch, I think. What just happened to me there? Huh? I was standing and then I was on the ground. What just happened? What just went wrong there? I'm so confused. There, my stream's opened on my phone. Holy shit. You guys just heard my live reaction to something fucking weird happening. I'm fucking...
Street Fighter V, Dead or Alive 6, and WWE 2K, which uses its accelerated feature to transfer to games on wrestling. While Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has proved there is a right way to do unlockable characters without having your fan base turn on you, plenty of games, particularly fighting games, typically get it wrong, like Nickel Diamond their players to the extreme. Number 2, Tapped On Ending. The Series 1 and Dragon Age Inquisition are games for a couple of reasons. The first being, they're both really great games. The second is, their endings have been while Dragon Age Inquisition started off the DLC and the story brought
I don't know what happened there.
arguably epilogues, they still represent the
I'm still trying to wrap my head. What just fucking happened? I stood up and my fucking everything gave out. Like I stood up and then I hit the fucking floor. Like I stand up and then I'm on the fucking floor. Like what happened? I'm
pretty much maxed out on fan-base hire by this time. Okay. Redevelopment, so they can Number one.
shit. Have I? Okay. Yes, I have actually. I forgot I ate today.
To get on with your horse in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, 8,000 towards Valentine's appeared in the eyes of video game photos everywhere.
That. Cook a meal. I could. Cook. That. My legs hurt now. That was. I'm scared. I stood up and I hit the fucking floor. Can I use it? There we go. Yay! I got thing. This is just dice. This is fucking dice. I played this. I've played this before. I lost. Okay. Place the 3 there. Okay. Place the 4 here. Get rid of his 4. Place the 1 here. I got 5. I need a 5. Oh. Ooh. Nice. This game's not that hard. Okay, 3 place out there. 6 place out there.
Those that do, however, will spend countless hours hunting their way through the trophy or achievement list of every game that they play in search of perfection. Sometimes they are afforded a fairly simple ride, only completing everything that they've completed the game anyway. Other times the journey is long and arduous, but ultimately still doable and intensely satisfying.
Another win.
All my challenges that are so ridiculous that they can't be accomplished by any human sheer luck or best in the world of skill. All guys, this is one players with volunteers in a row or historically 1 9-round 4, which means you just a singular belt with each weight class to be 120. Enforce the one player in the world that actually held the balance of bloody world independence. It's a singularly minor nightmare, and trophies and achievements should be a fun pursuit that are consistent on a game-by-game basis, rather than after the rules.
Damn it. Oh. Shit. Ah. Shit. Ah. Ha. Shit. Ah. Ah. And I won. Oh my fucking god. Oh! That was close. That was close.
Question mark on the map, appearing on a identical basis. Empty open worlds offer developers and lazy web advertising their creations are far longer than they actually are. Stuffing dead space with nothing but the odd collectible is definitely not the way. Number 4, the death of online multiplayer. Contemporary multiplayer gaming is defined by players connecting to others across the world, nothing more than a water and a mindsets, many gamers will fluctuate in this from the things that remotely suit with their real-life friends to those they only know virtually. And there's certainly nothing wrong with that. The ability to partake in activities with others without having to be in their physical proximity has been a lifesaver over the last couple of years, and is convenient even in a non-pandemic situation. One is from those when games have online multiplayer and offline equivalents. Flashback to the late 90s or early 2000s, and multiplayer gaming was defined by crowd around the television, considered minuscule by modern standards, 20 to 8 or 4-player games on split screen from Mario Kart and Time Splitters, and possibilities were endless. Gaming like this is still suitable to many societal conditions now, but it is an experience alongside offline online campaigns, and developers have reflected the rise of offline options have now offered the bare bones of non-existent for their non-language such as races or shooters. We live in an increasingly unselected world. Restricting offline multiplayer is nothing to indicate that. But there is always on the DRM. The DRM stands for Digital Rights Management, and serves as an umbrella term for the resource and system development put in place to prevent the unauthorized use, publication, and distribution of their creations. Piracy is a huge issue in the industry, and there is obvious need to have preventive measures in place. But the ones
Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I've done this.
Overnight, and simply inconvenience anyone wanting to play a game on a second device, such as the computer. Some DRM measures, though, are pretty funny, and are silent punishment players are immediately used to run, preventing them from progressing in the game. Others are more irritating and insulting, though, such as the trend for requiring players to log into an account on the developer or platform that is separate to their PSN or Xbox Live account to track their progress. Some, however, are criminal. And the worst of the lot is the armband that requires players to always online. Progress can be lost in an instant service connection if the player goes down, and they can then be prohibited. In single-player experiences like in Hitman or Assassin's Creed, to rectify God help anyone who to annual sequels. Every year, the latest version of EA Sports is FIFA shoots up to the top of the charts, with players trapping themselves in excitement of buying it, criticizing it for being little more than a roster update to replace its rights with the previous version of the new ones, and then continuing to play on it. Yes, Activision's origins and then follows a couple of months later with their formula of each game being identical, even though development is shared across 3 studios. They ostensibly seem to put their own unique touches on the games, and the sequels are a cash cow and more. Many of the franchises are thankfully being away from the risk-giving situation, wanting to drop their series when a new game is rushed to release every 12 months, having little time for innovation and either blatantly informations. They won't stop whilst FIFA and COD continue to hold the number 1 and 2 spots, though, even if Vanguard's sales are considerably down on those of Cold War and Modern Warfare. It seems as if Konami were set to challenge EA's modern this year by making their FIFA rival an occasional release, and they would then prop up with annual DLCs, but instead, FIFA has been one of the biggest movie disasters of all times. Number 1, microtransactions and pay-to-win money. Seemingly all that society. The moment games companies realise that they can typically small and seemingly trivial amounts of extra money from customers after their initial purchase, they immediately sought to exploit that price. Almost every game is a marketplace that is full of extras that can be bought with in-game currencies, cars and racing games, items and RPGs to name a few. Usually these are really cosmetic, with games like Fortnite and League of Legends offering hundreds of skins that convert no gameplay benefit from the buyer. Now, proponents of such microtransactions argue that they are harmless ways of making whilst opponents argue that they are exploitative and susceptible to being pushed into consistently purchases. Completely undebatable by contrast are digital window games, which offer an advantage to the buyer over other players. These have ruined a number of online games like Star Wars Battlefront 2 with loot boxes, for example, and unbalancing them and making the best players those with the biggest holes in their wallets rather than being the most skillful. Some governments have finally taken a stand against the practice and arguing years too late given that it is exploitation of the highest order, but at least some progress has been made. Oh wait, it's not because they just constantly change the terms, but it is and therefore effortlessly to understand the more. Losing in a video game is already in that experience, and it is for the reason some developers like to really rub it in. It's as though you're a regular game on the screen, or words make new use of innocent being made out trying to help and simply insult you and being arrogant. Not that I'd see them because I'm such a good gamer, obviously. Anyway, you gaming endurance experience and stop you from losing. Number 10, Heading Messier and Sassier. Deadpool. One would expect with people about Marvel's number one self-aware mercenary, 2013 Deadpool game from Michael Studios has full of cool moments and economy. Just like its awesome, video game Deadpool is aware of his visual consistence. He's not afraid to show it, especially with the jerk controller game that doesn't know how to keep the line. Maybe trying to kill the liver. Looking at Deadpool can be married. So, rising man when you die, Deadpool is not completely overstraight. What is surprising though is the spice up is given Deadpool's scenes. They don't get more painful. Whenever Deadpool shows them before you need to play better, it's probably because excellent works to wear. The hero starts off with small holes in his sleeve. Transformed into a more skeleton every time the player kills him down. The change is as harrowing as it is hilarious. Initially, it makes Deadpool's comments about leaving, but then they all fall the more if they become genuine. Number 9. Don't mess with the orcs. Middle-earth. This is system in Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War is one of the local parts of the series. These games generate random boards for reading. And each and every one of them goes into the experiment. That would be great if it makes it stand out from the rest. No, or D&D. You can never grow the voice now. You need your all components today. Also, after that is these come up with expansion first. So, whenever they manage to kill you, there are more than 1,000 unique combinations of titles and traits that Middle-earth can demand. Meaning that there are more than 1,000 ways each and every one of them can tell you what you are in the game. Some do it jokingly, some courtesy with a passion, and some simply go. However, no matter how each orc does it, the insults they hurl at your dead body are always landed in right in their heads. The level of spicy Middle-earth games in achieve is genuinely phenomenal. Luckily, your character is immortal, so you can always just come back and give those smug little orcs a taste of medicine. Number 8. Psychomantis knows your band. Metal Gear Solid. One thing you can't deny about the Metal Gear Solid series is that it always finds a way to surprise you. The most famous and most discussed example of this is the encounter with Psychomantis in the original Metal Gear, in which he reads the player's console data with also how the games you play. There is also many other things Psychomantis is programmed to do that isn't discussed in this footage. If those who experienced it are too ashamed to bring it up. On top of grouping your memory cards, Psychomantis can also find the player's performance throughout the game. More specifically, it sometimes reminds you to save your progress and, more interestingly, gives you a special sniper arm for failing your missions one too many times. If Psychomantis discovers you died or alerted the guards more than 10 times throughout the story, he'll give you a special insult, calling you quote, man, and war warrior. Return, Psychomantis. Number 7. Unboxing. Crash Bandicoot. The best part of the Crash Bandicoot series is not about Crash, or rather his constant misfortunes are animated. Every time you die, Crash suffers some kind of unfortunate, artificially produced fate, like being flattened into a walking pancake, or sliced into two different arms. However, the most violent and insulting form of punishment Crash suffers is the meltdown of all the boxes in its level. It's really the game obviously it's boss, good to know. On top of Crash's head, every Crash Bandicoot player knows that they come close to this frustration that having to watch as their board character gets bombarded with boxes because they don't like them. The overall animation here is truly humiliating. The more you fail, the more captured Crash gets. If you're looking to do, you might have a chance to walk out of this with a mild concussion, but if the event is more than doesn't, well, Crash will need to go to the hospital. Good. Number 6. Ninja Dog Mode. Ninja Guide Plan. Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty cute. Dog Mode. I bet you this won't make me feel bad about myself for being bad at the game. Oh no. The Ninja Gaiden series has long been known as one of the most popular franchises game. Developers think special pride in how hard their games are, which is probably why they're good for the than you. But you can play them on the lowest digital set. It's the studio's concerns over the high quality implementing Ninja Gaiden popularity. The series from 2005 performance, Ninja Gaiden introduced every single beginning is all gone. This then the default setting wasn't accessible right off the bat. You had to die at least 3 times and get humiliated by the game first. Great. After dying 3 times in the first chapter of the game, expected no secret play which upgrades the Myra, Ayane, but simply chastise you for your lack of skill. To token on a disappointing manner, Ayane tells you you're not ready for the true Ninja Gaiden experience and definitely wants you in Ninja Gaiden. Nowhere near as new or bad as you might think. You just get given evidence to let everyone know they should go easy on you. That's some seriously bad outside the kind of Ninja Gaiden. The shape of you. Combined, the shape of the narrator. Things worse. In the day, similar games were known for their extremely history. Not because the definitions were wisdom, but because they humiliate you in your failure. The best example of these types of growth is in the game, you play as Brave, which is a pretty ordinary nickname, but I digress. Your adventures go around raising my father and nature. That is still great. Face narrator releases the potential of expense. Each Kodak generator has some kind of snarky remark to make. It's like you're just what you evaluate really are. The more the depth, the more you can be certain narrator is going to be.
Tentacle attack.
They're going to be having to hard carry you in Fortnite. Suddenly, the fractured butthole. The fractured butthole being in South Party holds no hard and even the player can save for the greatest jokes, especially if they're bad at the game. Fractured butthole is already pretty standard under the normally, so you can only simple and terribly worth of play. The game uses several special game modes players who have to down and particularly push you play. The most is one right at the beginning. In the first level of the fractured butthole, the player can play a simple combat mode
Shit. Yeah, there's not much I can do. I wasn't getting health at all. So. That slowed.
It's Spider-Man 3. Cinema. Number 3. Dance Pencil into your corpse. Jacket Daxter. Jacket Daxter is a series of action-adventure games about a group of friends trying to save their futures in the world. Yes, it's basically like Ratchet and Clank, but the yellow-haired guy is the sidekick instead. It's Jacket Daxter with a team like one of nines, one obviously takes it really badly. And since you're in control of Jack, you're the one who's going to get the brunt of the insults that follow. Jack dies in a cutscene in which Daxter laments over his dead body, hurling a wave of awkward comments and jokes at his companion's expense. These include Daxter chastising you for leaving him alone with his curse, telling you that your form stinks, and seems to contain the awesome free stuff their character is left behind. The jokes keep coming and coming the more you die, and you can almost feel angry and discover a weasel on a pirate. It wasn't the fact he was genuinely so good at making them. Like, even that, I probably deserve all this and more. Number 2. A villainous farewell. The Batman Arkham games. Rocksteady's Batman Arkham series does a fantastic job of bringing the Dark Knight's most iconic villains. Each member of Batman's books are in the games is brimming with their own unique personality, even in something as mundane and simple as a game over screen. The feature first introduced in Batman Arkham Asylum all the way back in 2009, which was 14 years ago. Oh dear God, the different stuff has been time. They're all doomed. Anyway, the first feature bit if that went up this island allows players to discover real villains to mock him, and the player in every guise through interpretation.
Save the game.
They can be absolutely ruthless with it. Like,
I'm gonna say that's the end of the stream for now. I'm tired. So peace out and goodbye.
These games that I just intentionally died so I can see them.